Welcome to my journey through the Philippines, a country made up of over 7,000 islands, with each island having its own story to tell. This tropical paradise is a hidden gem to many travelers, but for those lucky enough to explore it, it is nothing short of unforgettable. Over the next couple of hours, I'll be taking you across the country's most iconic spots, turquoise blue waters and lively street markets, to coastal, quiet villages. But what makes Philippines truly stand out is its people. So kind, so warm, and always going out of their way to make you feel at home. For my international viewers watching, get ready to dive into the most stunning landscapes, rich traditions, and laid-back island life. And for my Filipino friends watching, I hope this brings you back to the heart of your homeland and reminds you how incredible your country really is. Let's celebrate the tradition, beauty, and spirit of your 7,000 islands together. The adventure begins now. Okay, so g'day and good morning guys from Manila here in the Philippines. I'm so excited to bring this vlog here in this country. I'm gonna take you around and go to the top attractions and see what this city is all about. We're gonna be trying some local food and just seeing what this city has to offer. So come along with me today. First things first is we need to get the metro into the main city. So come with me and let's get this day started. One thing that I've noticed here in the Philippines already is they start celebrating Christmas very, very early. From, I even believe, at the start of September. All of the malls that we went into last night, we just went into 2 malls, they had Christmas decorations up and we were just like, what is going on? And there was Christmas songs and everything. So crazy to see the Christmas spirit here in the Philippines, here in Manila, so soon. I love that. After all, Christmas is one of the best times of the year if you celebrate it. So only 15 pesos to get downtown. That's a pretty good price if you ask me. We're getting a tricycle to Fort Santiago, so let's go. All right. This is the first time I'm getting a tricycle here in Manila. This is exciting. So they're pretty much just a bike attached to a little tiny cart. Can only fit 2 people. How cool is this? These things are so much fun, but I tell you what, they have no suspension. So every bump we go over is like, bam! So cool. I love this city already. Everyone's already smiling, saying hello. It's so fun. This shot here that I got of this fake Nike store, the owner was like, please film my shop. Normally at any fake goods store, they're like, no filming, no filming. But this guy was like really friendly and he's like, thank you for coming to the Philippines. So, Filipinos, you guys are so friendly and so amazing. I'm loving it here. Okay, so that was a good first experience on a tricycle here in Manila. Man, oh man, that was fun, but I tell you what, it needs more suspension. I think my back is out from that. Damn. But yeah, I don't know how well you heard me, so I'm gonna say it again, but the people here are so friendly. They gave Matt, one of the security guards gave Matt a fist bump before. Matt thought he did something wrong, and he's just like, no, I just want a fist bump. Filipinos, you have the green tick for me. Absolutely, I feel so welcome here. So we're right here now, outside the Fort Santiago. So let's go in and see what it's about. Fort Santiago was built in 1571 by Spanish navigator and governor Miguel Lopez for the newly established city of Manila in the Philippines. The defense is a fortress located in Camarines, the walled city of Manila. The fort is one of the most important historical sites in Manila and is a historical landmark. Today it stands as a memorial for the victims of World War II and the sacrifices of the Filipino people in its pursuit of freedom over the years. So we've just arrived to Fort Santiago and we went through the dungeon and now we're on a golf course, so I don't really know what's happening. I think that there's a golf course in the fort as well, which is really cool, but yeah, wow. This church is really cool. It was, whoa, oh my gosh, that's so slippery. I've got to be careful here. Damn. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so this church was originally part of this fortress here, and as you can see, we got the cannons behind me. But then it was later converted into a church, which is really, really interesting. So one thing I've actually noticed while being here is that there's not that many people around. So if you're coming here during a weekday, today's a Friday, I recommend coming at about 10 AM. That's the best time you'll get to take your Instagram photos and also see the fort itself. So yeah, definitely come at 10 AM. So we're just walking out of the fort now to our next destination, and there was this group of, it looked to be like drama acting, like an acting school or something, and everyone was like, hey, like, welcome to the Philippines, be safe today. And I'm just like, wow, like I've never got that at any country from just like a lot of random people. Like sure, I've got that here and there, but nothing like the Philippines. And we've only been out for about an hour and a half and everyone's already saying hello and saying, you know, be careful, have a great day. Man, oh man, you guys are something else, let me tell you. So this part of the city is actually really, really nice and modern. There's a lot of green spaces around, and look, you even have a horse and cart over here. It's really cool, really nice spot of the town. So I think what we're gonna do now is find a cold drink because it's really hot, and then maybe go and check out the cathedral. So we've found a coffee shop called the Beltree Cafe. It's just next to the cathedral if you come here. So I'm really excited. I'm so hot and I haven't had my coffee for today. And you guys know me on this channel, I love my coffee. So let's go in and check it out. So we just sat down to order something off the menu, and I just realized there's this massive bell behind me. Look at the size of that bell. Whoa. That is so cool, but I think I'm gonna get an iced coffee or an iced chocolate, so yeah. I ordered a iced mocha coffee. I haven't had an iced mocha in so long. Probably the last time was when I was in Australia. It's got whipped cream and chocolate and a whole entire just concoction of yumminess. So let's give this a go. Oh, that chocolate's lovely. And just that cream. We're gonna chug this down and then go out back into the hot sun and make some more amazing content for you guys. But we're loving it here. First impressions so far, 10 out of 10. So good, so good. Okay, so we're now out the front of the Manila Cathedral. This thing is massive and the bells just went off, but I didn't have the camera on. But yeah, let's go in and check it out. 150. What do you guys reckon? I don't know if it suits me. I just bought a old coin from the US from 1872. A lot of people praying and I want to be respectful and quiet, but wow, this place is amazing. Way bigger than I thought and so lovely. I have just seen the weirdest thing in my whole life. But just look at this. The petrol station is upside down. They're pulling the petrol. That is crazy. If you're not from the Philippines, write in the comments if you've ever seen that in your country, because that is next level crazy. So it sort of makes sense because people can drive up any which direction and not have to get in the way of a pump. Wow. We've just came into Razzle Park, and one thing that I've noticed here in Manila is some really lovely park spaces, lovely green spaces as well. I always love it when a city, you know, creates green spaces for their people, because obviously in the city there's a lot of traffic and things of that nature, and sometimes you just want a green space to just relax and, you know, come and read a book or listen to music, and especially on a weekend too. But check out this water feature here, really nice. And then you've got the Filipino flag just here too. Man, it's a lovely park. So awesome. So we've just came into the Chinese garden now here in the park. So this sort of seems like a really cool spot to get some, you know, really good Instagram photos and stuff like that, but it's also really relaxing. It has a few ponds and there's a few kids here with their families, and just seems like a really nice relaxing vibe. So we're just gonna go for a little walk around here and see what it's about. So I just picked up a mango ice cream from this little street vendor here in the park. It's really cool actually. There's a lot of street vendors around and they sell like different stuff to what I'm used to in most Asian countries. Like normally you don't really see much ice cream because it melts really quick because it's hot, but let's give this a taste. So it's more like a sorbet. It's really good. It almost tastes like fresh frozen mango, to be honest. You land in a foreign country without internet, the last thing you want to do is connect to some dodgy Wi-Fi or go and buy an actual SIM with an expensive vendor. This is where an eSIM comes in. An eSIM lets you turn on your data as soon as you land via an app. So this is where Nomad comes into play. Thank you Nomad for sponsoring this video. Nomad is the first global eSIMs. They have plans of all sizes and rates, connecting you to your favorite platforms like Netflix, streaming music, and also watching me on YouTube. So in basic terms, all you need to do is download the Nomad app, select what plan and what country, and bam, you are set. You are connected as soon as you land in the foreign country, connected to Wi-Fi. You can order that Grab, you can order that Uber, hassle-free. So download their app today if you're interested. Thanks Nomad for sponsoring this video. So we have now... G'day and good morning guys from another day here in Manila, Philippines. Today we are going to Legazpi Sunday Market. It's a local flea market here in Manila and I'm really excited to take you guys along. We're gonna get one of these tricycle bikes, so let's go.
Oh baby, don't cry, don't cry, 'cause there's always a tomorrow.
So we've just arrived, we just got off the trike, and to get to the market you actually have to walk through this really nice park area. It's actually a really nice green space with a lot of old trees, and there's also gum trees behind me as well, which reminds me a lot of home. Only a few more months now until I go back to Australia for Christmas, so I'm really excited about that.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that.
So we've just walked into the market and first impressions is there's a lot of different types of food to choose from hot dogs to grilled meat to sweets to fish. It's just crazy. There's also a lot of people here as well, so because this is on a Sunday where it's the day of rest, people's day off, I think it's quite a common like sort of not tradition but nice thing to do on a Sunday with your family. So there's a lot of families here, a lot of kids as well. I only had a small breakfast this morning to fit in some food, so let's try and find some food and try some different things. This is a massive big pig full pork being cut up right here. Wow.
Let's on, sir.
Hello, how are you going? Wow. Did you cook this morning? Did you cook this morning?
Yes.
Wow.
At 4 a.m.
4 a.m. 4 a.m. you cook this? Wow, and would you sell all of this today? Most of it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh yes, please. What bit's the best bit?
Here's the skin.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. Cool. Alright. That's good. It's really crunchy, yeah. I might buy some. How much is a small?
1 quart if you want.
Okay. Yeah, one person is good. So I'm just ordering some small bit of pork right now.
Would you like to
What's that?
This is 1 kilo.
That's 1 kilo. Okay, yeah, I'll just get something small.
1 quart is
Yeah. Wow.
here's the skin.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go.
So not only do they have lots of food here, but they also have your like oils and like shampoos and also clothes as well. It's just crazy the amount of different things that they have here. Everyone's store is so creative. Like they have all different types of food and like sweets, and there's iced tea, and there's also jams and honeys. It's just crazy. Like there's just so many different things, and everyone's like trying to get your attention and yelling out saying ice cream, you know, honey, pork. It's crazy. Oh wow, look at this. So they have seafood here.
Yes, sir. Please.
Hello. What's this?
It's a quail egg.
Okay, going to try some quail egg, which I've never tried before.
One vinegar.
Vinegar, yes please. So you can also get your fresh fruit and vegetables here for the week. So theoretically, if you came here on a Sunday, you could do your whole Sunday shop for the whole week and get everything you pretty much need. You would only need to go to the grocery store to get things like cereal and milk, things of that nature. But all your fresh produce, meat and seafood, you could easily get it here every weekend, which is something really cool, shopping local and supporting the community. Wow, these are cool. Did you make these? Wow. What gave you the inspiration? Shame that guy didn't want to have a chat. I could have supported his business a bit more, but I love people creating, you know, art and things of that nature just out of scrap metal and reusable stuff that would otherwise end up in landfill. Create an amazing sculpture and art like that is crazy. If I wasn't traveling and if I was going back home to Australia straight after this trip, if this was like a holiday, then I would take it back, but I don't have enough room in my bag. But that's something really cool and something I'd definitely buy myself. Another thing that really fascinates me is if these vendors actually have jobs during the week as well, or if this is their only source of income, or if they do other markets during the week, or they actually have a main store. So if you're watching and if you know any vendors here, or if you're a vendor watching, let me know in the comments, what else do you do during your week? It'd be really fascinating to know. So I've just went around the market and bought a few things to show you guys and to try for you guys. I'm going to be so full after I try all of this. So essentially, I've got tofu, I've got a fried banana wrap of some sort, and a orange and lemon shake. I've also got the pork belly that we saw, and a bit of pork crackling on that, and also quail eggs, which I'm not too sure about. So I think that quail eggs, fried quail eggs, is a Filipino dish and like almost, I don't want to say delicacy, but something that they have here. So first things first, I'm going to try the tofu here. So let's give this a go. Wow. So the spices and the flavoring that's covered in that is really nice. Pretty much melts in your mouth. There's onion, looks to be some spinach, potato, maybe even a little bit of chili. Wow, that's really, really good. Now we're going to try the banana deep fried wrap. So let's give this a try. So let's give this one a try. Okay. So the fried pastry around it's really crunchy. You have that gooiness of the banana on the inside. Surrounding it is a coat of like caramelized sugar, but it's not too overpowering, it's not too sweet, which is what I love. If something's too sweet and too much sugar, it's not for me. I rather more fresh stuff, so that is really, really nice. I'm gonna try the orange and lemon drink now. Oh, whoa. That is really good. You know when you buy a drink and it's just filled with sugar and it's processed and it's a bit, you know, not that fresh? This is the total opposite. This is like freshly juice mixed with ice. Wow, that is lovely. Next up, we have this pork that I bought for 350 pesos. So you saw just before I tried the pork crackling, so let's give the meat a taste. Oh my gosh, it melts in your mouth straight away. Man, that is worth the 350 pesos, let me tell you. I thought it was a little bit on the expensive side, but it is really good. So I'm just gonna try it now with the sauce that got given to us. Don't mind my fingers here. That is amazing. So the sauce is like, it's sort of like a gravy. So I think it's like boiled down fat with some garlic and pepper and different things of that sort. I'll try a little bit of the more fatty piece of meat now. Wow. They cooked this at 4 AM this morning, and now they're doing this whole market for the whole day, and they'll go back home. Crazy. That is worth the money right there. So next up, we've got quail eggs. Now, I've never actually had quail eggs before. The last time I saw quail eggs was in Thailand, but I've never had fried quail eggs like this. So let's give this a taste. Oh, it's hot. I'm not too sure if I like it. The egg itself inside is okay, but the fried bit of it is quite weird. You can actually see here, you can see the difference between the fried bit and the quail egg. So the quail egg's like boiled, then you have this fried bit. This fried bit here isn't the nicest, but that's okay. It was only 50 pesos, so that's about $1.50 AUD or about $1 US. So not too bad, but this pork is a winner here. So this is a really nice and clean part of Manila. It sort of reminds me of like Vancouver in Canada, or like sort of Singapore even. Like all the grass is trimmed, the hedges are trimmed, there's no rubbish, the buildings are really nice, it's all taken care of and looked after. So yeah, this is a really, really nice spot here in Manila. So I recommend anyone actually who wants to come here. There's lovely cafes and the sidewalks are really nice as well. Lovely trees. It's really Ah yes, Venice, Italy. The city on water, full of gondolas, smiling faces, amazing weather and lovely sunsets on the crystal blue canals of Venice. Or so I thought. Wait a minute. Is this Italy? Or is this Manila, Philippines? Come along with me today as we experience the Venice Mall here in Manila, Philippines. So g'day and good morning guys. Today we are at Venice Grand Canal Mall here in Manila in the Philippines. I'm so excited to show you guys this one today, as this mall is one of the most crazy malls I've ever seen on Instagram, on Google. From what I understand, it is a really high-end mall with some high-end products. So come along with me and let's check it out. So we just walked past security and I'm just walking up to the canal now. Oh my gosh. Wait until you see this. This is amazing. Check this out. What? Look how blue this water is. Oh my gosh. They weren't lying when it said Venice Canal. This is very well done. Wow, this is so nice. Hats off to you, Manila. This is really cool. I haven't seen like architecture and design and something this nice since I was in Singapore. This is really cool. So let's go, let's explore, let's check this out. Hey. Cool. So they have quite a range of restaurants here in the mall. Really popular brands too, such as TGI Fridays. They have Japanese restaurants, they have Italian restaurants. Yeah, see here, TGI Fridays. We have that same brand in Australia as well. So yeah, this is really, really nice. It's really high end, you know, like this is something that you'd probably only do a few times a year if you lived here, but this is a really, really nice spot. Just walking over the bridge now. So nice. And it's really cool as well. Obviously it's probably just the weather, but wow, this is really, really an awesome spot to be. I recommend coming here. If you're a tourist, definitely come here. It's a great day out. Great place to take the kids, take heaps of photos, take your Instagrams, and yeah, just enjoy yourself. It's lovely. Such a good atmosphere. Everyone here's so smiley and happy, and yeah, it's really good. So check out what I just spotted. I actually had no idea that these guys actually worked here and you could get a boat like this as you would in Venice. It also sounds like he's singing too. Wow. Wow, okay. Singing, rowing, and a tour through the canal. So there's actually a whole green space here in the mall. It's like a garden. It is crazy. Like, look at this. Check out this palm tree. Look how cool that is. So yeah, it's just nice. Like, it literally feels like Venice. Not that I've ever been to Venice, but I could only imagine. Hopefully one day when we get enough subscribers and money, I can take this channel there. So right now what we're going to do is go up and check out all of the shops that they have here. So let's go. So this store behind me, it reminds me of my days when I used to work in a donut shop. For those of you who don't know, I used to work in the Dunkin' Donuts of Australia called Donut King. And I'd probably earn about maybe $150, $200 a week. And it was great pocket money. I was able to save up, and that sort of gave me the motivation to work harder and save for this trip and even start this YouTube channel. And actually the workers who I worked with back then, I'm still friends with today. So yeah, it was a really good job. I actually miss it a lot. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about that I noticed straight away when I landed in the Philippines was how westernized and almost how Americanized the Philippines is. There are so many American chains like Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Bell, KFC, McDonald's, the list goes on, Wendy's even. It's very, very Americanized, and even the accents of Filipinos is very Spanish, obviously, but also very American when they speak English. So I believe that even the American school curriculum is partially here in the Philippines as well. Yeah, so it's really interesting the American influence has been had on the Philippines. As some people might know on my channel, I'm not much of a lover of fast food. However, Jollibee in the Philippines got me intrigued, as it seems to be one of the jolliest and wacky places on earth. So with my curiosity in hand, I went to check it out, and boy oh boy, did this place blow my mind. So in 1975, Tony Copdiom and his wife Grace opened two very small ice cream parlours in Manila. It was later that they added hot sandwiches and burgers, and soon realised that they were selling more than the ice creams themselves. This is where the story of Jollibee began. Over the years, Jollibee's growth has expanded like rapid fire, with 1,150 stores over the 7,000 plus islands in the Philippines. They also, to this date, have 150 plus stores overseas. As fried chicken is extremely popular in the Philippines, Jollibee has its own chicken called Chicken Joy. This is a succulent and very yummy chicken.
This you've got to try, Jollibee Chicken Joy. Like all Jollibee products, Chicken Joy has the famous Jollibee cooked-in taste.
and we'll be trying this today as well. After spending 1 month here in the Philippines, I can understand the deep connection and joy people get out of the Jollibee brand. Most people grew up with it, went to Jollibee parties, and had it a lot as a kid as a special treat. You can tell that this brand is ingrained in the Filipino culture. They don't just have chicken on their menu, they also have Jolly Spaghetti, which is very famous here, and we'll be trying that today. As well, famous chef Anthony Bourdain has also came to the Philippines to try this as well. So as you can tell, this is quite a big chain and very similar to McDonald's and KFC, but definitely has its own twist. It also has its own robots that deliver you food, and we'll be trying this out today and I'll be showing you how it works. So come along with me as we start off our day here in Manila at the SM Aura Mall in search of not only Jollibee, but the Jollibee restaurant that has Jollibots. It was a cool experience. Getting food delivered by a robot. Who thought that this day would come?
I did not murder him.
Man, oh man. Crazy. You know, you'd read about this in science fiction. Robots would be delivering your food, but now the day's finally come. So I've got my spaghetti here, so let's give this one a try. Alrighty-o. So Jollibee's famous spaghetti. So there's little bits of sausage. We've also got cheese and your spaghetti and some tomato sauce. So let's give this a shot. It's actually really good. For 80 pesos, that's lovely. So there's obviously tomato in there. It's really rich, wholesome tomato. It's also a little bit sweet as well. The cheese on there makes it a bit creamy, and then the pasta's pretty perfect. Cooked really, really well. So I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10. Not bad for fast food, that's for sure. So in my preference, one of the most important things at a fast food place is the chips. So let's give these a try. I really like the outer coating on them. They're really crunchy. They're crossed between a McDonald's chip and a KFC chip. They're like not as thin as McDonald's, but a little bit thicker. Really, really good. We're gonna try now is the chicken burger. This is the one I'm most excited for, so let's give this one a shot. That's interesting. So the fried batter in the chicken tastes almost like cheesy. Maybe is there cheese on this? No, there's no cheese. So the fried batter is like cheesy, and the chicken's really nice, the bun's really good. So yeah, I'd probably rate that a 9 out of 10. Really, really nice. Yeah, and then wash it all down with a nice Sprite. Hello and welcome to Real Moments in Life from Coron, Philippines. Come with me today as we leave Manila and get on this very small plane on our journey to our first island of our island hopping tour. I have to say, I am glad to get out of the city. As much as I love Manila, I know that there's a lot of islands and different places to explore and take you guys on a real adventure. The 1 hour flight flew by like crazy, literally. As you can see, coming into land, we had some amazing crystal clear waters and mountain views. It didn't take us long to reach our hotel, where I was absolutely astonished for what we got for the price we paid. Now this is where it gets crazy. Check out the room in this. I could do laps like it is massive, this room. So let's give these beds a try. Oh, yeah, that's good. Free coffee, free water, and they even go as far as to give us face masks. Wow. but this is the best part, and this is the view. Check this out. Look at this. Oceanside view. What more could you ask for? So there we go. That's what $13 US gets you per person sharing a room here in Coron, Philippines. This video is going to be our first impressions of Coron, and we have just came to one of the main attractions here on the island, the natural saltwater hot springs. As you can see, we are the only ones here. So this morning we decided to rent a bike and we drove all the way out here. It was about a 20-minute ride, really easy ride actually. And yeah, we're the only ones here. It is amazing. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a pool behind, 4 hot spring pools. So yeah, come along with me today. We're gonna check out this hot springs pool. We might go and see some churches and any other local stuff around here. So yeah, let's get this day started. One of the best things about this hot springs actually is it's situated right in the mangroves, and it has this lovely bamboo walk where you can just walk around the mangroves and see sort of how they turn the hot water into the hot springs. I think it could be volcanic. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. But wow, this is an amazing place. And I said before that we have it to ourselves, but 2 people have just turned up. But 4 people with a massive place like this, you can't complain. So it's about 10 AM right now. So if you're in Coron, I recommend coming early, coming at about 10. That's before everyone else gets here. So yeah, let's go for a swim. Alrighty, it's time to get in. That's some warm. Oh, do I have my phone? No. Oh. Even though it's a hot day, I tell you what, this is really nice and relaxing. Oh, wow. Come here. And you'll see me here for the next hour. So we've just arrived to our very own private beach. So this is called Cabo Beach. I'll leave the Google Map link in the description. It was 50 pesos each to get in, so about $1.20 Australian, maybe 80 cents US. And we have our own little private bamboo bungalow. And check out this view. Man, oh man, how cool is that? So first things first is swim time. Let's go. So I've just noticed something, a little shack, a little viewpoint up here. So let's go check this out. It's just off the beach, but let's see. Oh, this looks really cool. Nice lot of chairs, table with an amazing view. What more could you ask for? So cool. They even have little cooking stoves as well. You can actually pay 100 pesos per person to stay overnight here. It'd be a little bit rustic, but if you brought a tent or even slept in one of these, then it'd be really nice to sleep on the beach, swim, cook your food, and then go home the next morning. So that's a good thing to know as well. Cutest dogs. Just came into this really nice restaurant called Burp, right? So don't get caught up on the name being Burp, but it is a very nice restaurant. Sorry if you can't hear me too well, it's a little bit loud with the traffic, but this is a really nice place. So I ordered a pork chop with egg, rice, and mushrooms and corn. So let's give this a try. Okay. Wow. The pork chop is a lot tastier than what I thought. The batter coating around it's really nice. The egg is really nice and creamy, mixed in with the corn and mushrooms and the dressing. Can't complain. So yeah, we're gonna dig into this and enjoy it. Yeah, you guys might be as shocked as I am to see this, but let's rewind a little. Yep, that's right. If you can see it now, that is a dog and a monkey in the same small cage. Well, I've never seen anything like that before. A dog and a monkey in a small cage. I've came down now to a really popular spot here in Coron where all of the locals hang out, just next to the I Am Coron sign, and this is a great spot if you want to get street food, sort of check out the beach, and there's even people playing basketball over there as well. So we're going to get on our bike and see if we can find a nice sunset spot where I can take you guys for a beer. So let's go. G'day and good morning guys. Today we are on the beautiful island of Coron. It is our second day here and we thought what better way to do an island hopping tour of the surrounding islands here on the coast. So come with me today as we see a lot of blue water, a lot of coconut trees and a lot of relaxation. Sit down, grab a beer, grab a tea or maybe even a pina colada and let's enjoy this video. Cool. Getting this trip started on a tricycle. So I believe we're getting on one of these boats here, and they look really, really cool. They're really, really nice and open, so we should see a lot of good views today. I'm really excited for this, should be so good. Okay, this is cool. We got to walk across one boat to get to the next.
Sunken shipwrecks, one coral garden and one beaches. So now our first stop is East Tangat Shipwreck. And our first stop, so we can do also is snorkeling. So we can see there.
Radio, so we're now off. It's really cool vibes. Everyone on the boat is so friendly. The sun is just glistening off the water, so it should take about 40 minutes to our first destination. I believe it's a shipwreck. I'm not too sure. We're doing so many different islands today, but yeah, today should be fun, so let's go.
Said that they don't got a future like that. It burns, so give him something worse to kill his head with. Make him forget somehow. Might be that another day.
The water here is just so smooth and crystal clear. It's just amazing. Like, look at this. There's not even a boat in front of us. Wow.
Sorry, it won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good.
Wow, how cool is this? So we've almost reached our first destination now. So it's been about 40 minutes on the boat, but it's well worth it. The views here are so nice and so lovely. I hope you've enjoyed these drone shots as well. Man, oh man. And also when we've been traveling, there's been little different huts on the beach, and you can see like different accommodations. So definitely people come out to Coron and then get a boat to stay on these little beach resorts for, you know, a couple of days. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely do that as well.
So the front of the ship just already there. So the first boat, 3 to 4 meters the depth of the front of the boat. So we have 30 minutes, we can stay here.
Wow.
Hey! Just left then, and now we're the only ones here at a shipwreck with coral, with beautiful fish. Guys, this is the time to come to the Philippines now. It's amazing. Edge of the boat. That water is crystal clear. You know, I knew that these islands would be good, but I didn't expect it to be this good. Man, oh man, is this a epic experience. Oh, this is so cool, man. I didn't realize how many colourful fish there was going to be when we went in. And then being able to go right next to the shore here on the island was just So cool. I'll be leaving like a Google Map link to the tour company as well that we booked this with. Shout out to them, they actually gave us a little bit of a discount to come here. So yeah, if you want to come with them, definitely recommend it. And you'll see from this video how good it is. It wasn't too expensive either. It was only about 35 Australian dollars, which is like 25 US dollars. So not too bad for what you get. Absolutely amazing. Oh! How's that? Once again, another amazing place. This shipwreck is way bigger too. So cool.
Hey,
Oh, you got
try this.
Oh, okay, cool, thank you.
Show it to them.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can feed some fish. So it's raining now, but it's still so beautiful. So we just got back onto the boat now. It's raining down, but that's not stopping anyone from having fun. So I think we're gonna go and get some lunch now and yeah, enjoy. Everyone's getting a bit tired, so some food is gonna help us lift our energy for the next spot. So we've just arrived to our own private island. Check this out, palm trees. We're the only boat here, and they've also got a volleyball net as well. Man, this is so cool. So they're just setting up for lunch now. These little huts here are where we have lunch, but they also have little huts that you can stay. So I imagine if you fly into Coron and you want to stay here, you could get one of these tours and then finish your tour here and stay in one of these houses and then finish off the rest of the tour the next day and get back to Coron. So that's a really good idea if anyone wants to do that. I thought I'd go around for a little walk on this little island and see if I can find anything cool to show you guys. First things first, I want to show you these bamboo little huts here. I just find this amazing that you can come here and stay in one of these. So epic. Hopefully no one's in there. We might be able to go inside. Yeah, looks empty to me. Hello? Okay, let's go in. Wow. Oh, it's completely empty. Wow, look at this. So you've got a mattress, pretty much see-through floor, but one light. Wow, that's really cool. So yeah, if anyone wants to stay here, you got seating as well. And you look, you're right on the water. How's that? Absolute paradise. I could imagine, like, you know, if you're a really wealthy businessman and you're really stressed out, this is where you'd come for like a week or something, you know, and just detach from everyone. No phone service, no technology, just you and an island and the water. Basketball court as well. Man, this is so cool. So they also have really basic toilets here on the island, and I'll just show you guys. I know it's a bit strange, but I just want to show you. So some places in Asia, they don't have flushing toilets. So what do? Well, they have these big buckets of water, and you get this, like this, and that's how you flush a toilet. So for those of you in the West who didn't know that, yeah, that's what you have to do sometimes on the more primitive places, or places that don't have the money for flushing toilets and plumbing like that. Then you just do that, and yeah, it's quite interesting, isn't it? This shell I just found here on the beach. Look at that. Massive. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, look at the size of that.
Wow, that's cool. Damn, on a little island like this, you got a massive shell. I'm just sitting here reflecting, and I just can't believe it. We're the only boat on this whole island. You never get this anywhere in the world. Like, even in the height of the pandemic, when I did a tour in Phuket, there was still so many boats and so many people on the islands there. If you want beach vibes and island hopping and relaxing on the beach, I wouldn't go to Phuket, Thailand. I would come here. It is tenfold better. Like, see, you can't hear anything. It's so quiet. I'm just blown. My feet are resting on this coconut. Just leaning back underneath a coconut tree. Hopefully a coconut doesn't fall on my head. That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Very far from a hospital. But yeah, this is the life.
So come on, let's play.
Just came across this little sidewalk here. It's paved around like this corner of the island. It's really cool. You can just walk along it, walk along the ocean water. Man, it's so nice here. Literally paradise. Like, you know when you see paradise in the magazines? This is it. This is it. We're right here. So I'm glad that you can be right beside me today enjoying this, because man, oh man, I'm so glad that I can be here and share this with you all, because it is a treat to be here. So blessed. This place has a well in the middle of the island. Huh, how cool is that? So I guess that's where they keep all their fresh water? I'm not sure, but wow. So we're about to swim in this reef right here. It is so clear, you can literally see all of the reef and the fish at the bottoms. And yeah, let's go and check this one out. is really cool. I tell you what though, as beautiful it is, you can notice the coral bleaching a lot. There's beautiful coloured coral, but there's also a lot of bleached coral. And look at this, a old lighter found in the ocean. This is just one of many pieces of rubbish that you could see in the ocean, and you can try and pick up as much as you can, but there's a lot. G'day and welcome back to another episode of Real Moments in Life. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be exploring the amazing town of El Nido, seeing some amazing beaches, trying to find some new slides, flip-flops or thongs, and also talking to some locals, exploring the El Nido town, and also taking you guys to try some of the best seafood in town. So come along with me today as I guide you around El Nido, and let's have an amazing fun-filled day full of adventure. I started my morning off with a morning swim. Boy oh boy was this water nice. After that, I got talking with a local vendor who was selling me some amazing jewelry that I'll be giving out for Christmas gifts later this year. He shared with me how COVID affected his business. When coronavirus happened, COVID, when that happened, what did you do? Yeah, when no tourists, no customers.
Yeah, no tourists.
Yeah. What did you do? Just
Coron.
Coron.
Yeah.
You went to Coron?
Yeah.
Ah.
Coron, Palawan.
I see.
It's Coron.
Yeah. I like your tattoos. They're cool.
Yeah. Tattoo.
After that, it was time to find a little bit of a cheeky morning tea.
I just wanna tell you that. No.
Okay, so I just bought an ice cream from this ice cream shop here. Just off the beach too, the beach is just here, so let's give this a try. Oh no, that's good. It's Milo. I've never had Milo ice cream before. Really, really nice. It's so hot today too, so this will cool us down. So we're gonna have this and then try and buy me some slides, some flip-flops, some thongs, however you say it in your country, because mine broke. And when you're on an island, you definitely need some of those. So we're gonna find some of that and then have some lunch. So let's go. Just walking out of Las Cabañas beach, it's pretty prevalent that there's a lot of businesses closed here, and I'm sure it's due to COVID. It's just really sad to see. I would say there's about maybe 20 or 25 different stores along this little strip to the beach, but only like maybe 6 are open. One of them was that ice cream shop. You know, it's sort of sad to see, but this place is slowly opening and rebuilding, as you can see behind me. So hopefully as more and more tourists come to El Nido, or start to open up and people can start to earn a livelihood again. So we just ran out of fuel just in front of a little petrol station here. How lucky is that? And yeah, they pour fuel out of a glass bottle here. They have no fuel stations. So cool. Alright, let's go and find me some slides. Okay, so this market here is on the back of this massive rock cliff. So let's see if we can find some slides and get a really good deal. So this market here has everything from slides to bags to little trinkets and fridge magnets. So you can pretty much get anything here. Even waterproof bags as well, which I'm wearing right now. I actually picked this one up yesterday. It's really good to have when you're going on island tours and stuff. But yeah, let's see if we can find me some slides, flip-flops, thongs, whatever you want to call them.
Baby, don't cry, don't cry. 'Cause there's always tomorrow. Yeah.
So this is a common problem when I'm in Asia. No one has my shoe size, so we're on the hunt down this street to see if there's anyone else that has the size for me. So it's really interesting. The shop owners actually have their little bamboo huts backed on behind their shops. So pretty much they're staying open most of the day, and then they can go back to their house, cook something, and then go back to work. And you can see all the kids playing around near the houses and near the shop front as well. So that's quite a common thing here, especially in Asia, is people live where they work because it's more economically feasible and makes more sense. So yeah, I just found that interesting. I thought I'd share that. Unfortunately, none of those markets had it. So I'm gonna try and find a place near my hotel, which actually I remember now has slides, flip-flops, whatever. So yeah, let's go there now and see if we can find any. Oh, yum, doesn't that look good? Rotisserie chicken, can't beat it. Oh, I love that. People here are so friendly. Yeah, that looks safe. You know, it reminds me when I was in Nepal, actually, they had, it was a stick with a plastic bottle on top. In the road, there was a hole in the road with a stick, plastic bottle on top, and that was the sign for do not fall into this hole. You know, there's pros and cons of every country, but some things just make me laugh, and it's awesome. Big feet. And you know what they say about big feet? Big socks. So we've went for a sandal option now because they don't have any slides. Let's see. How about these ones? Do you have, that's your biggest one?
45.
45, okay. Maybe that's my size. 200? Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. So we've picked up our shoes. 200 pesos, I believe. Let's see. I think he said 200 or 300. I don't know. Okay, 300. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. 3 years. Nice. Good shop. And you live here as well? Yeah, nice. That's good. Okay. All right. Now time to get some lunch. So in this store here, they have a sign that says boyfriend waiting area. So for any girls who are looking at the bikinis and clothes, the boyfriend waits outside on that seat. If I ever have a clothing store, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Oh gosh, that's funny. So we're now at the Ben Denton restaurant on the beach here. So this has really local food. 200 pesos for a big plate. We actually came here last night. I didn't film it, but I thought, let's take you here today. So let's go. So we've just sat down here at this amazing beach location, right on the beach. No one else here. So I've just ordered a garlic prawn dish with rice. So this dish is only 200 pesos, which is about $5 Australian or $3.25 US. So really, really affordable. And I also got their local Red Horse beer, which apparently is really strong. in the comments you guys suggested to try that, so I thought I'd give that a try. I was going to get the garlic crab, but she said the crab was only small, so maybe next time. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one to come out. Okay, so I've just got my garlic prawns came out now, and these look super good. Take a look at this prawn here. Wow. So I've already peeled one for you guys, so we don't have to waste any time. So let's give this a taste. Oh yeah. The garlic isn't too overpowering. Prawn is nice and fresh. You can tell this just came out of that ocean. Really, really good. And the butter in the garlic, that garlic mixture is really, really good. I've also got with me now my Red Horse. But the Red Horses are actually 7% alcohol. All right, really strong. You guys recommended it in the comments, so let's give this a go. Yep, it's strong. It's strong. That's really nice beer, actually. Not bad. So we're gonna dig into this. Okay, so I've cleared my plate here. I still have a little bit more Red Horse to go, so I'm gonna sip on this and enjoy this view. Then I gotta get back and edit this vlog. So that was today. So g'day and good morning, guys. Today I'm gonna take you on a little bit of an adventure today. It's a travel day, a travel vlog. I don't normally do many of these here on this channel, but I thought we'll do a travel day over a 3-day period. So we're currently at a bus station here, and we're getting a bus to the other airport on the side of El Nido Island. So come along with me today. We're getting a minivan to the other side of El Nido Island, and then we're staying in a hotel tonight, and then tomorrow we're getting a very small plane to our next island of Cebu. So come along with me and let's have a bit of fun. So I just did this vlog intro, and then the guy starts to grab my bags and put it on the bus. We're here half an hour early. So yeah. Anyway, so we're starting our bus day off half an hour early. We were meant to leave at 10, it's now 9:30, so let's go. We're also lucky enough to book a middle seat. It was cheap enough for us to book anyway, so we're on this minivan for about 5 hours. So we've got our bags in the back, seats reclined, first one's on the bus, so today's good vibes. It should be a good day, so yeah, let's go.
I've never been known for my cautious side. You should know that I'm well aware. I don't want anything left untried.
So we just got this fried noodles and vegetables, and also fried chicken for only 150 pesos. So we're about halfway to our journey to Puerto Princesa. And yeah, so we just stopped off for lunch. This seems like a really nice place and really cheap, only 150, so let's dig in. We're just gonna try some noodles and veg first. Oh, that's lovely. Your classic Asian noodles, they have these same noodles in Thailand. And some chicken. Really tasty. None of this is hot, it's just room temperature, but really nice. It'd be good to fill up on this and then hit the road again. So we're now back on the bus. Also got some banana crisps. I love these, they're really healthy. They're just dried out banana. Mmm.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
So we're about 5 minutes away from our hotel. We are the last ones on the bus. Driver's dropping everyone off to their hotels, which is really nice. Normally when you go into a city, you just get off the bus and have to find your own way back. But yeah, he's dropping everyone off, which is good, but we're the last ones. But I'm pretty excited to go to our hotel. Our last place we were staying in had a cold shower for 5 days, so it'll be not good to have a hot shower again. Okay, so we've now came to our hotel called Acacia Trees. Wait until you see the place that we're staying in. We pretty much have our own little bungalow. Well, when I say little, it's actually quite big, so come along with me. You can see we walk through this massive main door. We've got 2 twin beds here and a very spacious living room. Yeah, this is a really, really awesome feature, is we have a we have a nice little space outside where you can just chill in the green area. You got the bamboo fence, which is a nice touch. And then for the bathroom, we have hot shower, unlike last time. I'll be having a shower straight after this. So yeah, just your standard bathroom, but we're only here for 1 night and then we get a flight to Cebu tomorrow morning. So I'll catch you guys then. So, g'day and good morning guys. We're heading off to the airport now. Just making sure I've got everything. I think we should be good. Okay, so we're just checking out of our hotel now and we've just ordered a trike just here, somewhere here, to pick us up. Oh, let me clean you guys, it's fogging up. So yeah, we're heading to the airport now, so let's go. So we just had to unpack our bags basically to find a face mask. On the islands, people aren't really wearing face masks, so you sort of just forget about it. But when you arrive at an airport, you need one. So always remember that when you come into the Philippines. Indoors, pretty much mandatory. In Manila, they really care about it indoors, but on the islands, indoors, they don't care unless you're at an airport. So we're just checking in now. There's no one in the line. It's just us, so how good's that? Straight away check-in. So both of our bags had to weigh a total of 20 kilos and it was 19.8. So we just squeezed in just by a little bit. They took my water off me. It's a domestic flight. So I just made it through security there. They took my water bottle off me, which sort of sucks because it's a domestic flight. I didn't think that they'd take water bottles off you in a domestic flight, but that's okay. It's alright, just buy another water bottle in here, same thing. Anyway, we got about an hour and a half until our flight, so it's a pretty nice airport, nice waiting area, so we're just gonna chill till we get on our very small plane. Came in the airport and I was vlogging and this lovely man here was asking me what I do, what's my channel about, and I told him, and I thought, what about a way to interview a local? Wait, sorry. So, what's your name and where are you from?
By the way, hello guys. Welcome to the channel of Jack Tour. By the way, my name is JR. So I've been in Coron.
Yep.
But right now I will go to Manila.
And you said that you work as a tour guide?
Yes, I'm a tour. Actually, guys, I'm tour guide in Coron.
Okay.
The name is Roadside Travel.
Awesome.
If you want to visit,
okay.
Coron,
so if you want to visit Coron, Roadside Travel is your best tour agency for that.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
bro.
bro.
Appreciate it. They're calling Matt's name on the speaker, telling us to recheck in. So I don't know what's going on. So he's just getting us food right now, but we might have to go back. Yeah, I don't know. Bit scary, actually. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So Matt's just came back now, and the problem is his second phone was in the bottom of his bag. He carries a second phone when he's traveling just in case anything goes wrong. Not a bad idea, actually. I should probably do that. And they said, yeah, you can't have a second phone in your checked-in baggage, so here's the phone. So yeah, anyway, something small, but I thought it was a lot more serious than that. But we only have about an hour now until our flight, so not long now. So they're just letting us walk out on the tarmac to our plane, which is all the way over here. No bus today. About maybe 80 meters walk, but that's all good. I'm loving it. This is cool. Propeller plane too. So we just sat down and we've got the only seat on the plane with no window. So I can't even film for you guys. Every single other seat has a window but ours. Oh well. So shout out to Philippines Airlines. They let us move seats. Got a window seat now.
Together with the first officer, Coron. Please shut off with one under here. On order landing emotional objects from your body. Slip them out for longer tone. Emergency light.
Onto the bus. Now I just got to get our bags and go to our Airbnb. I gotta say, Cebu Airport is very well organized. Our bags were already off before everyone got on the bus, and Carousel 6 our bags should be at. So damn, this is awesome, and the airport is really nice too. Way more than my expectations. Like all the other airports we've been to are very local, very small, but this one's really big. It sort of reminds me of like Phuket Airport in Thailand. So instead of copying insane taxi fees from the airport, we've decided to get on a local bus to the city centre and from there get a taxi to our Airbnb. So this should be a fun little journey. Alright, so we're now off the bus. Time to get a taxi. Little kid. So that taxi driver tried to scam us. I filmed this part here. I didn't want to turn my camera on for the rest in case things got a bit violent and he got pissed off with me having the camera on. But he tried to charge us 1,800 pesos for that, which is like $30 US or something. On Grab, it was 500 pesos, and we gave him 500 and we said, look, you're lying. You didn't turn the meter on. You said you would turn the meter on, and we just walked off. That was my first scam in the Philippines, 1,800. That's more than 3 times the price it should be. crazy. Rightio, so we've just came into our Airbnb. I've had a chance to have a little look and I am blown away. We're actually in a really nice community. It's really local, as you can see. All sort of similar houses, and the people seem really nice and friendly as well. But let's go inside. Lovely black furniture, really clean and sleek living. There's also nice pictures on the wall. We've also got a fridge and microwave as well, which is really handy to have, especially because we're going to be doing a lot of cooking while we're here, not eating out, saving a bit of money, trying to eat healthy too. We've also got a lovely kitchen with a stovetop and also some mugs. Wow, look at that. Tea, coffee, sugar, biscuits. And it has the Union Jack on it too, which is very good because I'm Australian and Matt behind the camera is actually from the UK. And then we've got our outside area as well, so this is where we can wash our clothes. We have a whole heap of washing to do, so we'll be washing and drying that and hanging out the clothes here, which is good. And by the way guys, this Airbnb was only 20 Australian dollars per night, or about 15 US dollars each, so you can't beat that deal. I didn't even see this before, but we have a balcony. Okay, nice little balcony, can't complain with that. Sit out here, have a few beers here. This will be good. This is now the main or master bedroom, as you would call it. Cupboard space, big bed. You know, can't ask for much more with that. And then this is the other room, so we've bottom bunk, top bunk. So this place doesn't just sleep 2 people, it actually sleeps a family of 5, really. And then we've got the bathroom as well. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Real Moments in Life. Today we'll be exploring the beautiful and blue and green saturated island of Cebu. So come along with me today as we explore the city of Cebu, see some amazing churches and old sites, dive deep into the Spanish history that was once colonized here in the 16th century. Come along with me as I share my thoughts. There hasn't been a place where I've seen statues of this detail and just explore the good vibes here. We also meet some local kids along the way, swimming by the ocean and also playing some basketball where we have a chat and have a few laughs. It has its pros and cons, so let's go check it out. We also go to some sites and exhibits that you may recognise. So come along with me today as we dive deep into this city and let's have a whole load of fun. So let's get this adventure started with some strange activities, interesting food, and a little bit of accidental mischief. That we realised we were in a wedding. So g'day and good morning guys. We are currently in Cebu City. So this video today is going to be my first impressions of this city. We're currently out the front of a church that was built in the 1500s and rebuilt in the 1700s, and is very famous for the baby Jesus statue. This church is called Basilica di Santio. I hope I'm saying that right. There is a lot of Spanish words here in the Philippines, so come along with me and let's check it out. Growing up in Australia, I've been to a lot of churches before and seen a lot of different statues of Jesus and Mary and everything like that, but there hasn't been a place where I've seen statues of this detail and like a church like this intense. Like, it almost feels like how the Buddhist religion represents their statues of Buddha. this place is very statue orientated and has really lovely features in the church. So it's really refreshing and a nice thing to see. It's very different to any church that I've been into. So I'm glad I can share that with you guys today. So that's really interesting, the lighting of candles. I've seen that a lot on my travels in the Hindu religion, but not so much in Christianity. Maybe it's more of a Catholic tradition and religious practice. I myself, when I was in Australia, I went to a lot more Anglican or Baptist churches, so I haven't really seen it that often, but it's really cool to see. So I hope you enjoyed the original cross that was brought here by the Spaniards and also the church. So now we're going to go to an old fort. So come along with me and let's go. I tell you what, it is hot here in Cebu today. Blue skies and hot. So make sure if you come to Cebu, be prepared. It's going to be hot. Sunscreen, hat, sunglasses. I have all of these in my bag. Don't worry, I've put my sunscreen on for today. Man, oh man, it is hot here. Sweating. So we were just walking to the fort and we came across this bridge. It reminds me of the Anzac Bridge in Australia. I tried to look on Google Maps what the name of this bridge was for you guys, but I couldn't find it on Google Maps. So if you know what this bridge is called, let me know in the comment. I've just been invited by some local people to come and say hello.
Hey, my friend.
Hello, how are you? What's your name? What's your name?
Dexter Pepito.
Dexter.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name is Jack.
Jack?
Jack, yeah. What's your name?
Kobe.
Kobe. Nice.
Ryan.
Ryan. And
Ryan.
what's your name?
Mark.
Mark. Nice to meet you. Okay, see you.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir. Good
bye.
luck for your vlog, sir.
So we're just outside of the Fort San Pedro. This fort was built in 1738 and I just bought a lemon juice off this local street vendor here. It was only 50 pesos, which is about $1.25. So let's give this a try. Oh, this is good. Wow. So it's using real lemon juice, probably water and maybe a little bit of sugar, but the sugar's not overpowering. For 50 pesos on a hot day like this, you can't complain. So come along with me, be right beside me as we explore Fort San Pedro. Okay, so the entrance fee was only 30 pesos each. So that's just under $1. I find that extremely affordable, so I definitely recommend coming here. First impressions though is this is really, really cool. A lot better than Fort San Diego in condition wise when we saw it in Manila, but I think both has its pros and cons, so let's go check it out. check out this tree just here. The root system is like all like weird and like mangly. I've never seen a tree like that before. That's cool. So not only is this a historical fort, it's also a almost museum and public garden that's free to enter in the garden, and then obviously when you come into the fort area it's 30 pesos, but this whole garden area behind me is completely free and a nice green space to come as well. So I just walked into the top building here of the fort and there's all these old vintage bikes, and I'm thinking, what does this have to do with the fort? But the Cebu Vintage Bike Club leaves their bikes here to have on display. So when you're trying to film a vlog, you want to avoid copyright music like this. I don't know what's going on here in Cebu, but there might be a concert later on tonight. It's very relaxing, I tell you, when you're trying to walk around a lovely old fort in the garden. It's super relaxing. Wow, so all of these paintings tell the story of when the Spaniards came to the Philippines. That's really interesting. If you get time, pause the section where I showed the information and you can have a little read. Okay, so that was Fort San Pedro done. Now we're heading to the ancestral old house, so let's go. A truck full of tuk-tuks, you don't see that every day. That's one thing you have to watch out for when you're in Asia, is the power lines. If you see any power lines lying on the ground like that, do not go near it. I actually knew someone who once told me that his friend got struck by one of the power lines on the footpath, and yeah, didn't turn out too great. Lovely local kids. I love that. That kid could speak really good English. He was only in grade 5, which means he's about 10 or 11. Fluent English. Wow, so cool. Yap Sentigo and Central House is among one of the country's oldest residential homes in the Philippines. Built around 1680 from wood and coral stone, its design combining Spanish and Chinese architectural influences is a very interesting and also creepy place to visit. This place is extremely old. Like, you can feel the creaks when you're walking. Wow. This is so cool. All the artwork and the photos of Jesus, and it sort of gives you like your grandma's house vibes type thing. But oh wow, I've just walked into the bedroom. This is a little bit spooky as well. You know, like those old houses that like are a little bit scary and spooky. I wouldn't want to walk through here at night. So we just came to the outside area, and this is a lot nicer than what I expected. Wow, it's very tranquilic, and they even have an old well too. These are actually the original drawings and paintings of the old house on the street back when it was built. Wow, that's really, really cool to preserve history. so we are now in Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral. So come along with me and let's check out this one. Okay, so Matt and I went to sit down, and it wasn't until 5 minutes into the service that we realized we were in a wedding. The bride and groom got up into the center, and I looked and I thought, oh, that looks like a wedding dress. Well, it was. So, I mean, if you see this, anyone who was there, my apologies. We did sit in the back, and then once we realized we left, but it was also something really nice to see, so thank you. So right now we're in Cebu city centre, so let's walk around here and see what there is to offer. So right now I'm in a second-hand clothing market, so these clothes are really cheap, like 3 pieces for 100, 100 for a button-up shirt, 50 for shorts. So yeah, let's have a little look. G'day and good morning everyone. On our last episode we were exploring Cebu City, where we went to Little Amsterdam Garden and saw a very popular waterfall. If you haven't seen that episode already, go and check it out. Today we got the ferry from Cebu City to Bohol, where we got a tuk-tuk and then checked in to Sebastian Hotel. This hotel was really nice. I'll leave a link for it in the description. That afternoon I crashed out, and the next morning we woke up to start our adventure. So come along with me today as we're going to be experiencing some of the best things to do in Bohol. What are you doing? Okay, so g'day and good morning guys. Today's vlog is going to start off as a quiet one. We are here at the tarsier sanctuary. These things are sort of like alien monkeys with massive eyes. So we just drove here on our motorbike from our hotel. We were going to come and film this today, but we actually got warnings on our phone saying that there was going to be a massive hurricane, massive rainfall and landslides. So we've came out here today. It's a lovely day. So we're going to be exploring this and some other parts around the island. So come along with us. And yeah, let's check out this alien monkey. Okay, so we're going up to see the tarsier now. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this. I've got to be quiet though. So this one here is 10 years old. So our guide was just saying that every morning they go out into this whole forest, about 3 different guides to find them, and as you can tell they're so small, so they'd be very hard to find in all of this wilderness, but somehow they seem to do it every morning, and then they have a guide that sticks around the area and knows where it is for when the tourists come to see it. So amazing. Just a few facts about this alien looking creature called the tarsier. The tarsier is one of the smallest mammals on the planet. Its diet consists of bugs and other fruit-like substances. One really strange fact is that if you try and pat this animal, it will get so distressed that it will start hitting its head on the tree and commit suicide. One thing you should also note, if you challenge these guys to a staring competition, chances are they're going to win. But I doubt they're going to understand what we're seeing in the whole forest, so they've found 3 of them today. most of them like staying in bamboo or these palm trees quite low to the ground, not in the really big trees, but this is so cool to see and an amazing experience. I'm so glad I can share it with you guys. So that wraps up our first stage here in the video. Oh my gosh, we were the only ones here. We got a full private tour for 150 pesos, which is about $3.50. And I also picked up this little souvenir here for 50 pesos. So I'm going to give this one to my sister for Christmas. I probably shouldn't have said that. Now I've spoiled her surprise. Oops. Anyway, so next up, we're going to be going to the Chocolate Hills. So come along with us and yeah, let's check it out. Okay.
This way and then.
And then turn sa 7-Eleven. Bisikan.
7-Eleven. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. We have now came to the Chocolate Hills here in Bohol, and I am so excited. So we've just sat down because our bike ride was 1 hour long and my ass is a little bit numb from that. So I've just ordered a native hot chocolate. So we're going to give this one a try. So we've got some creamy looking milk here. So pour this in. And we'll just do just a little bit of brown sugar. So let's give this a taste. Okay, so it's not like a milk chocolate, hot chocolate. It's like a dark hot chocolate. It's very, very dark. A little bit bitter, but quite nice. Quite nice. The milk really makes it a lot better. Yeah, we've ordered this and just a basic sandwich, and then we're gonna go around and explore. Rightio, so that lunch was really, really lovely. There is a lot of tourists here though, and for good reason. This place is spectacular, like really spectacular. As you'll see in a minute with these drone shots and this B-roll, man, oh man, this is crazy. But they also have here blind massaging. Now I experienced this and I put this on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me here. But I put this on my Instagram story when I was getting the ferry from Cebu to Bohol. There's blind massaging in the ferry terminal, and they also have that here. I think it's a great way for someone who's visually impaired to, you know, work and get a job, because you don't really need to see if you're massaging someone. You can just feel their body and then do it. So yeah, that's really cool. But first things first, we need to climb up here to get the view. So let's go. So to get here, when you arrive, you pay 100 pesos to get in, and then you get a ticket. Once you get the ticket, they direct you to where the parking spot is, and then from there you can get a free shuttle up to the hill. I nearly slipped over there. My hair is going crazy. So you can get a free shuttle up to the hill. So most people think that you have to walk all the way up the hill, but you don't. You just have to walk up this little bit here, which will take you no time, like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, let's go. So we just reached the top when not many other people are here. So how good. So this is a really amazing viewpoint and interesting place. So not only can you see all of these hills here, but you can also rent ATVs or quad bikes down below here. They have a full track and it looks really, really cool. So if you do come out this way, there's also a second activity you can do too. We won't be doing that today, but it's just good to know, isn't it? So we've just stopped off in this random little town to rest our asses. Been driving for an hour or so, so we're on the way back to our hotel, but nearby there we'll stop and have a look at this beach that I want to show you guys. It's about 1 p.m. now, so we've already had lunch today, so we're doing really well for time considering we left at only 8 this morning. So yeah, a lot of driving today, a lot of things to see, but we're having a lot of fun. Okay, so we made it to our final stop today, the beach. It's a little bit less exciting than what we thought. There's a lot of boats in the water and it's not that spectacular as the island beaches, but it'll do. It's you know, I sound like I'm complaining, but a lot of the beaches here in the Philippines are so spectacular, and this one's like, you know, pretty medium level, but even still it's perfect. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here under the coconut trees, go for a swim. Matt's going for a snorkel, and yeah, just relax. There's some kids here on the beach, but I don't know what they're doing. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you looking for? They're shy. They're shy. Or maybe they don't speak much English. Why don't you try and smile at someone tomorrow? It does a world of good. And yeah, as always guys, keep it real. Cheers guys. Thank you.
In terms of 7-Eleven, you see, can
7-Eleven, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. So we have now came to the Chocolate Hills here in Bohol, and I am so excited. So we've just sat down because our bike ride was 1 hour long and my ass is a little bit numb from that. So I've just ordered a native hot chocolate. So we're going to give this one a try. So we've got some creamy looking milk here, so pour this in. And we'll just do just a little bit of brown sugar. So let's give this a taste. Okay, so it's not like a milk chocolate, hot chocolate. It's like a dark hot chocolate. It's very, very dark. A little bit bitter, but quite nice. Quite nice. The milk really makes it a lot better. Yeah, we've ordered this and just a basic sandwich, and then we're gonna go around and explore. Rightio, so that lunch was really, really lovely. There is a lot of tourists here though, and for good reason. This place is spectacular, like really spectacular. As you'll see in a minute with these drone shots and this B-roll, man, oh man, this is crazy. But they also have here blind massaging. Now I experienced this and I put this on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me here. But I put this on my Instagram story when I was getting the ferry from Cebu to Bohol. There's blind massaging in the ferry terminal, and they also have that here. I think it's a great way for someone who's visually impaired to, you know, work and get a job, because you don't really need to see if you're massaging someone. You can just feel their body and then do it. So yeah, that's really cool. But first things first, we need to climb up here to get the view. So let's go. So to get here, when you arrive, you pay 100 pesos to get in, and then you get a ticket. Once you get the ticket, they direct you to where the parking spot is, and then from there you can get a free shuttle up to the hill. I nearly slipped over there. My hair is going crazy. So you can get a free shuttle up to the hill. So most people think that you have to walk all the way up the hill, but you don't. You just have to walk up this little bit here, which will take you no time, like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, let's go. So we just reached the top when not many other people are here. So how good. So this is a really amazing viewpoint and interesting place. So not only can you see all of these hills here, but you can also rent ATVs or quad bikes down below here. They have a full track and it looks really, really cool. So if you do come out this way, there's also a second activity you can do too. We won't be doing that today, but it's just good to know, isn't it? So we've just stopped off in this random little town to rest our asses. We've been driving for an hour or so, so we're on the way back to our hotel, but nearby there we'll stop and have a look at this beach that I want to show you guys. It's about 1 p.m. now, so we've already had lunch today, so we're doing really well for time considering we left at only 8 this morning. So yeah, a lot of driving today, a lot of things to see, but we're having a lot of fun. Okay, so we made it to our final stop today, the beach. It's a little bit less exciting than what we thought. There's a lot of boats in the water and it's not that spectacular as the island beaches, but it'll do. It's you know, I sound like I'm complaining, but a lot of the beaches here in the Philippines are so spectacular, and this one's like, you know, pretty medium level, but even still it's perfect. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here under the coconut trees, go for a swim. Matt's going for a snorkel, and yeah, just relax. There's some kids here on the beach, but I don't know what they're doing. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you looking for? They're shy. They're shy. Or maybe they don't speak much English. Why don't you try and smile at someone tomorrow? It does a world of good. And yeah, as always guys, keep it real. Cheers guys. Thank you.